April 5th, there's another little update video. I finally finished adding on all the little bits and pieces to my rocket. I probably spent about, I want to say about good, maybe a few hours on this. I mean, probably like 5 or 6. Woke up around, I think I woke up around 8ish or something. Started working at 9. It's 2:37 my time, so probably good maybe 4 or 5 hours. I finally, like I said, I had all little bits and pieces. I had this little piece right here. I have no idea what this does, but I had that. I added these. I know they need to be slightly more taller, but that's only what I got. It's all good to go. Everything's all nice and ready. Got all the little lights. This time, considering how I had 2 failures at launch, dang it. I added a little light system on here. I took the ignition wire. I found one of my old Christmas LEDs, and of course I have a little transformer. So I had a little transformer right here connected to the power switch for a little tester light. And all I do is okay, this thing's already on. The little switch is already on. Because I need a little tester light to make sure I actually have the little switch on. Let's see if I can do this without any trouble. Oh, forget it. But basically, when I press these 2 little buttons, this little light right here will go red, just like the one up here. It'll let me know that's working. If I got everything working correctly, I just simply flip the little switch that's on the other side to off, and then just connect the little wires to the igniter, which is on my last model rocket that I'm gonna light tomorrow, because I'm going to be launching this over at my friend's house, my friend's cousin's house. And yeah, I need to do these videos with my iPod Touch. This is my second video with my iPod Touch. It actually zooms in like it should. C6. Now here's what I did this time. Is that this time I rebuilt the rocket. This time it's slightly more bigger, and this time what will happen is I actually have the fins to where they fold in like this, and then what will happen is that when it launches out of the tube, supposedly it won't get stuck, and when I launch it, the fins will just simply pop out like that. They won't be as straight as they are right now because it's just paper. It's not spring loaded. I have an idea of how to make it spring loaded, but I don't have the springs to do it. But basically, this is how it works. I have 2 fins, so extra stability. It'll be rolled up like this. Let's see if I can do it correctly without damaging anything. One fin goes in there. It gets rolled up like this. Same thing with the other side. I'll push it in about there. And this time, considering how my first failed, well, I'm going to post that one before I post this one, because I think you guys probably want to see the fail. I don't know if my friend did the video, but this time, considering how I had those little stubby fins last time, the thing got stuck in the tube. And then I just ripped the fins off and just stuck it in the tube and laid it that way. As you guys know, from the second launch, well, from the launch that I actually showed you, it flew and became the Grunt Raper. And this time, I'm going to make sure this one will actually shoot some Banshees down. So this time, I actually had a little stopper to it. And hopefully this time actually it'll help get the thing out of the tube. What happened is that, considering how the heat of the blast, considering what happens, that this is plastic, and hot glue can easily come off of this. What I'm going to do is that when I make sure everything works, I'll wire this thing up. I'll stick the thing in the tube. There's this little crack right here, as you guys can tell, to where the wires will stick out. And I have this little stub right here to where the engine will hit, to where it'll hit the engine. It'll make sure the thing goes that far out. Now I don't really care if this piece gets burned or not because I can easily replace it. I will hot glue it in, and in theory what will happen is that once hot glued in, it will hold itself. And when I fire it, the pressure will hopefully make the thing come out of the tube and actually shoot something. If not, it'll still be the grunt raper, but hopefully it'll work. Tell me what you guys think, if it's a good idea or a bad idea, or what I can do to actually make it fire. Because last time I did this, the thing got stuck. Last time it was a lot more hard for me to push it, but now, oh gosh, it didn't sound right. But now it's a little less hard, but still it's pretty hard. So like I said, I had to put this in here so it'll fire. And also I am thinking of a way to because when I launched it, it did hurt my ears a little. Since I'm autistic, the sounds are a little more too much for me. I'm thinking maybe I will use these little Panasonic stretcher, whatever you call these things. They're like $8 over Best Buy. I might use these. But thinking I'm going to be launching a Halo weapon, and I'm going to be over at my friend's cousin's house, and they'll probably all be watching this thing launch. I'm going to use my helmet that I made like a year back. And I used this for this time for Halloween. And I'm also thinking maybe if my phone doesn't screw up on me again, what I'll do is that this time when I launch it, since I got some plastic and stuff, I'll attach the phone to I want to say like this. So when I fire it, you guys can actually see it leave the tube. Hopefully it'll work. And yes, I know I do need to paint it. But for now, I'm going to leave it like this because I'm very happy with it. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys think I need to do something slightly more different to improve the rocket, tell me. And I'll see you guys later.